So we are given this equation, a divided by negative 6 plus 2 equals 5. That was given to us. We want to eventually end up with the answer of a equals negative 18. And what we need to do first is we need to come up with our next statement, which is going to be done by subtracting 2 from both sides. And I know I wrote that really small. But now what we have is we have a over negative 6 equals 3. So what we had to do is we had to subtract 2 from both sides. So we can say that that is the subtraction property. And then, will this work? Does a really equal negative 18? Well, if we multiply, because we have to undo the division, if we multiply this side by negative 6, then we would multiply this side by negative 6. And because we multiplied both sides of the equation by negative 6, we can finish this proof by stating the multiplication property. Problem number 3. Here's our equation. We only have one statement to fill in. And our first statement is going to be determined by this. So I draw that in. That is the distributive property. Well, what we end up with then is we end up with negative 18x plus 27. Negative 9 times negative 3 is positive 27 equals 63. Well, as we look at our next step, we didn't do anything with the negative 18x. It's still there. But what we do have to do to come up with this 36 is we subtract 27 from both sides. So what our reason is the subtraction property. And then we ended up with x equals negative 2. Well, what did we have to do to our problem to come up with x equals negative 2? We divided both sides by negative 18. And because we divided, we can say the division property.